Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Dustin May. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, but let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look off, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Freddie Freeman stands in now, looks at that one inside. The 1-0. Foul ball. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Digging in, Andy Pajes. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Ball to strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And now it's 1-2.
Ball down.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Hey!
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Now the 0-1. And the sweeper misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Pajes, the runner at first with 2 gone.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better
Inside
takes.
ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, number 70. How about a report on him, Chris?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Leading off, J.J. Weatherholt.
Second baseman, number 26, J.J. Weatherholt.
And the 1-0. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it on his own. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Off the plate, ball 1. Nope, that's off the plate, ball 2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Oh, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Alec Burleson stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have this one. And that is that. Redbirds down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here in St. Louis, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. With that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
just missed.
That's inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Dalton Rushing, the next to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight. No score here in the second. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Here's a 2-2. On the ground to short, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. On to first, save. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. 1 out man at first. And next for LA, Hye-Sung Kim. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Scott on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, left fielder Alex Call.
Next to hit, Alex Call. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Now all even up. On the ground to third. Gorman throws on to first. And that ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. There's the strike. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball in.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman. One pitch and one out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So now with one away and a man at second, Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Ball, that's out.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Into center. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. The Cards with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's even
ball
up.
1.
Fouled off left side. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 3. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. No score. Back here at Busch Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning, Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Freeland getting the start at second, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Shohei Ohtani.
The 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball right side. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad Fred hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom Rosemary from Toronto. Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Hey!
Top of the third, no score. This one high in the air to left center. Scott moving under it, and that's the third out. One left for LA, still no score. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Pedro Pages.
Hey!
That one
Oh,
almost
that's it.
got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Got him swinging. One gone here.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, JJ.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper and a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging. On to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the
Go-ahead
Dodgers,
run on base.
third baseman,
Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That's in there. 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. And look out.
Timeout.
As that one ran
there.
in and got him.
Perfect.
He had a 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Tucker at second. Muncy at first with no outs. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Sets him down looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
2 aboard with 1 out. And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. Fly to center his first time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. In the air, left field. Church on the move. Brings it in.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Alex Call.
So digging in, Alex Call. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
In plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here in St. Louis, here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. This to center field. Pajes makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
First baseman
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Flied to right his first time.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's ball 2.
It goes down looking. Burleson wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
That's a ball.
Walker at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Check swing called strike. And the count is 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Down the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. Grounded out his first time. Step off throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And a foul ball. That smash towards center. Pajes gets under it, stretches out and hauls it in. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in St. Louis, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws, nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. That one way inside. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1 is on the way. That's a walk.
Nope.
Went with another
Ball
changeup but missed the spot.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. Runner takes off. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Going 2 now. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Andy Pajes digs in now.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one ripped, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Blake Trinan.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Inside, ball 1.
That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Church. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. 0-1. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Struck out swinging his first time. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Out to short, Kim. Off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, George Soriano.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Just missed.
That's down.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Tucker wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a foul out of play.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the...
Max Muncy.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton Rushing.
And now here is Dalton Rushing.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Weatherholt. Now a jump throw on the money. Nice play. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we're still knotted at 0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find...
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Second baseman, J.J.
So the batting order turns over. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Klein also throwing. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter.
And here is Ivan Herrera. Hey! 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Ball 1.
That one missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here is Alec. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Go ahead run on base. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. Gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. brings it in for the third out. So the Cards strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the seventh. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he can't come up with it. Flips it, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
Left fielder Alex Call.
At the plate, Alex Call has grounded out a couple of times. That's in for a strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's even up. In the air, center field. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Alex Freeland.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. George Soriano will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Ryan Stanek gets the ball now. He's been so good against lefties. Stepping in, Alex Freeland.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Here's a 3-0. Too high, and it's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's
Moved
out.
into the bullpen for the Cardinals. Matt Swanson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Romero warming up as well. Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Three-two now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two on, two outs. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Throws to first in time. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Set for the last half of the seventh, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. This one in the air. Kim under it. One up, one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Win in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
That's a ball.
Fought off foul. In the dirt. Full count now. And there's ball four.
Ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Nathan Church, the next to hit.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one at triple digits.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth, JoJo Romero.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Digging in, Andy Pajes, 1 for 3.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's ball
Action
two.
in the St. Louis bullpen. Eduardo Villa, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. Important first out to begin the eighth.
For the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Infield shifted to the pull side. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Here's your 1. And that drops in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. The 0-2.
Nope.
That's a really good take.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Two now. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Substitution now at first base. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner. Teoscar Hernandez. Here's Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
Knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a base hit up the middle. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And now a wide throw to third.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Dalton Rushing will hit next. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Two on, 1 out. And now it's 3-2. Hesung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit on the ground to short. Win. Off balance speed. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's the shortstop, Hesung Kim. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals 0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Hey! Looking to get the tying run on base. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Ramon Urias looking to start something with 1 gone. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Cardinals. Second base.
Now, J.J. Weatherholt, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air, left field, call. On the run towards the line. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Swanson.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Thomas Sajazi into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Leading off, Alex Call. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 there. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Justin Brule, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 1-1.
Ball, that's too high.
And that one is in for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Quick toss to first. Call. Back in on a dive. That's outside. And it's 1-0. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now
Ball
one missed. Fights it off. You'll see another. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Ball, that's inside.
Call off of first with 2 away.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that is that. So the Dodgers lead one, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game. Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Burleson
Ball,
next
that
to
pitch
hit,
is out.
takes outside. The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That
That's ball
misses the
two.
zone. Ball two.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just
Ball
missed.
three.
Jordan Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out towards right center field. Hernandez on the move to the alley. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder,
So it's their last chance in this one. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Walker. Scott looking for his first save of the year.
Ball one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Call has a beat on it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound.